My husband's charity work was him giving our money to his ex-wife. I opened my laptop during lunch on a Tuesday, planning to reconcile our joint account after noticing we'd been running lower than usual, and that's when I saw it. A recurring transfer for $2,000 labeled Program Donation. The date matched the third Saturday of every month, right around the time Adrian claimed he volunteered downtown with at-risk teens. I clicked through to the previous month. Same transfer, same label. I went back further. January, December, November. Every single month, $2,000 leaving our account, and I couldn't remember ever authorizing it. I called Adrian from my desk at work, keeping my voice level even though my hand shook around the phone. Hey, quick question, I said. I'm looking at our account and there's a monthly donation going out to your mentorship program. Did we talk about that? He paused, just a fraction of a second too long. Oh yeah, the nonprofit needed consistent funding to keep the facility open. I thought I mentioned it. For how much? $2,000 a month, it's tax deductible, and honestly these kids need it more than we do. His voice had that rehearsed smoothness, the same tone he used when explaining why he'd miss my sister's wedding or my dad's birthday dinner. Dedicated, apologetic, firm. Right, I said. That makes sense. I hung up and pulled every statement we had going back 2 years. $48,000. Gone. All to something called Metro Youth Pathways Initiative, an organization I'd never heard him name specifically until I searched his emails later that night. I found exactly 3 messages referencing it, all from an account that looked legitimate at first glance, but had no website, no social media, no board members listed anywhere online. The address on the emails led to a UPS store in a strip mall 30 miles away. Adrian came home that evening smelling like cologne and carrying takeout, the same ritual he followed every Saturday. He set the bags on the counter and kissed my forehead. How was your day? He asked. Fine, busy. I watched him unpack containers of pad thai, his movements relaxed, unhurried. He talked about a kid named Corey who'd apparently started applying to colleges, about how rewarding it felt to see progress. His face glowed with that satisfied exhaustion he always wore on Saturdays, the look I used to admire because I thought it meant he was doing something bigger than himself. That's great, I said, taking my plate to the table. Really great. That night I lay awake beside him, listening to him breathe in the dark. His phone sat charging on the nightstand, screen down, password protected since last year when he said he wanted more privacy after a work security scare. I used to think that made sense. Now I wondered what else made sense only because I'd never questioned it. I waited until his breathing deepened into sleep, then slipped out of bed and went to the guest room. I opened my laptop and searched for private investigators in our area, filtering by reviews, by discretion, by people who specialized in financial infidelity. I found one with a former forensic accounting background and sent an inquiry through their encrypted contact form. 3 years of Saturdays. 3 years of admiring his dedication while he funneled our money somewhere I couldn't see. I didn't know yet what Metro Youth Pathways Initiative really was, but I knew it wasn't a nonprofit, and I knew that whatever Adrian had been doing every weekend, it wasn't mentoring kids. The only question left was whether I wanted to hear his explanation or his confession, and I was done listening to scripts. Full story on my channel below.